How's it going, guys? Another video today. On this video, we're gonna get straight into it. It's about embracing your cringe. If it's because everything is cringy to someone else, so that's just life. Unless you're forcing it. If you're forcing it, then what I mean. You need to check yourself and just be okay with being yourself. The thing is, you wanna expand your mind as well, and sometimes as well look into things or people who you don't align with or disagree with, just to get a greater understanding of how other people think and what other people's beliefs are. Because when you're, let's say now you're creating a world, let's say you've made your story, you created your world. Is everyone in the world just gonna be thinking the same? No, you that's not how. That's not. Otherwise, it's gonna be a boring story as well. Number one, and then um, number two is like that's not how the real world works. Unless you work around it. But then, how many of those stories are you gonna do where everyone's just the same? So you wanna listen and look at other people with different ideologies and whatever, and how they think and how they disagree with yourself, because then you can make more characters and more believable characters, and on there it will have more. It'll just be more interesting. You see. And in terms of like embracing your cringe is because it's always cringy, or it's always embarrassing, it's always wrong, it's always blah 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 blah, like in the negative, until it works out. And then when it works out, it's like, oh, it becomes like, oh, that's your thing, you know. So it is what it is, what I'm saying. And everybody starts off cringy, everybody starts off bad, everybody. And unless you're like some genius, or what I mean, you're like born crazy talented. And even that, if you don't really hone it, and what I mean, like sharpen your skills or whatever, that's gonna go down the drains. So always be willing to improve, be okay with your whatever, quote unquote, the cool cringe. Because like I said, what's you know cool to you is cringy to someone else, and what's cringy to someone else is cool to you, and vice versa for other people. And that's just life. Like, there's not one way. Like, we all different. Everyone's different. Everyone got their own fingerprint. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's unique. There was an animator, like a Disney animator. He was telling like some story, and he says, "You are special, just like everyone else." I like that. And now I'm gonna um, show you one of my original characters that I designed. It's called Gen Alpha. The show's called Gen Alpha Demon, and the demon that it's based around is Higgity. And here on this one, Higgity is playing baseball, and I'm gonna go through the rough. I'm gonna go through the clean, and then we'll do a time lapse of the actual animation of frame by frame that we've done. And I'm out for now, and then you'll see the video now in a bit. Yeah, so this is the rough. We've got Higgity hitting the ball, and that's a cleaner version. It looks very nice. I like that, though, I'm not gonna lie. And then here we have the time lapse. So this is Higgity. Did the background real quick. I didn't want to draw the fans, because this was just a quick short. I just want to slap it out. I did it all in one layer. Some people wouldn't do that. You can be smarter by putting the head in a different layer, putting the body in a different layer, putting the arms in a different layer. But for me, that's just too much work. But so is having it all in one layer, because you have to make sure that you're keeping the consistency, making sure that the head's not getting smaller or bigger and bigger as you move along on the frame, because this is all frame by frame animated. Um, and I'm doing these little short stories. This is just more of a familiarization with my character that I've designed and how they'll be moving around in animation, because the end goal is to have a animated, episode or series or shorts or wherever. So just getting familiar with the world and drawing them in different scenarios, doing different activities, and yeah, I'm really happy with this. So this is when I split the layers. I don't really remember now, but yeah, no, I have. Um, yeah, of course I have, because the background layer is separate. The character in the behind that demon that's hitting a home run is in a separate layer as well. So all in all, though, now we're cleaning it up. If you have a look here now, so this is where I'm taking my time now. Before, previously, I was just like it was just rough, but now I'm trying to have something presentable. So yeah, so I did the eye though as well in a different layer. That's on the hat, the logo eye. I did that in a different layer because that doesn't really move as much as the body and the ball, etc. And I'm very unorthodox in my approach. I still learn the rules. The best way to break the rules is to know the rules. So learn what people tell you. This is how you do it, and this is how you do it, and this is how you not don't stray from that. And then once you learn how to do what you need to do, and then that's when you do what's best for you. But for me, I still respect the rules. Like I'm not one of those rules that's like, I'm one of those guys, sorry, that's like, you don't, you do it this way. There's no one way. Everyone's different, but as long as you can make it. So there you have it. That was it. I hope you lot enjoyed that. We done just a little quick recap. Embrace your cringe. Take your time. Learn, and then tweak it so it works for you. Or if it works for you by just learning how the person's explained it, then cool, follow that, do your thing. There's no right or wrong. The main point is, for me, is articulation. Can you articulate what you're trying to say in the medium of images? And then can that be read by whoever you're showing it to? So is it readable? Is it readable? So do take your time, do learn your gestures, do learn your character poses, do learn your character expressions, learn how to tell a good story. Because the thing is, we know how to tell good stories because it's innate in us. That's what we've been doing since, like, drawing in the caves, sitting by the campfire, telling stories. So that comes naturally. But when you're trying to do it professionally, it's a bit. So learn your storytelling, learn how to pick your shots to tell your story even better. And yeah, man, this video is done. Not a lot of you are here, so if you're here on this video, seeing this video, you're one of special guys. Show love, like, share, and subscribe, and show love. You get me? And I'm out.